Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 10 of the 12 Days of Knitmas. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Gina Pike. You're on the Knitting Turnpike. I'm so glad that you're here with us on a Sunday afternoon. These 12 Days of Knitmas series are where I have decided I wanted to share some patterns that I've found that are both knitting and crochet. So there'll be some free patterns. I have a special friend of Knitmas, Christmas, that's going to be coming up, and we're going to be talking about projects they've been working on, a little bit about their channel. You'll get to know them a little bit better, you'll get to know me a little bit better, and we want to get to know you a little bit better. So before I bring this person up, I want to just mention a few things so that you guys kind of know what's going on. And also, if you have something you want to share with us as well, please do. The chat is here for everybody to participate as we ask questions of each other. Please feel free to ask questions of this person and myself. That's what the chat's for. We're going to be interacting with you. Also, if you have any other questions, feel free to put them there. Answer these questions that we're asking of each other. If you are a member of mine, you should have a blue wrench after your name. If you need to share a link to anything important going on that you have just found out about or think everybody should know about, please do. Let us know about things. We're a tight-knit community. We like to share, support each other. So please share that with us. And it'll be, really helpful because we all can't keep up with everything. And so we work together to keep each other informed about yarn and fiber and knitting and crochet, all the things that we love. Okay, so today we're with day 10 of Knitmas. And today I have a very special friend that I'm going to be bringing up. This person, I think I've known this person probably the longest of any YouTube creator that I've invited and have brought up on this series. And the reason why she joined my channel like really early on, she won one of my very first giveaways. We started talking and she decided she was going to do a YouTube channel. So I knew her way when before she became a YouTuber. And it's my pleasure today to have Connie from Just Another Stitch come up today. Let's bring her up. Hello, Connie.
Hello, everyone.
It's so nice to have you here today. I love your Santa hat.
Thank you. And thank you for having me, Gina.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you. That's what I was saying. I think I've known you the longest out of anybody on the YouTube circles. And you were the first person that introduced me to chats because you were like, I've been chatting. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So you introduced me to this whole live show world and chats. And so thank you. And we've been good friends ever since. And I've watched you start your YouTube channel. And I've watched it grow and grow and grow. And I'm so happy for you and excited. We'll be sharing some news about your channel here in a bit. But for those of you, let's welcome everybody in, say hello. And but for those of you who may not know you or maybe watching the replay, I think everybody knows you. But for those of you who may not, why don't you introduce yourself, tell a little bit about your channel, and so that everybody can get a feel for who you are.
My name is Connie, and my channel is Just Another Stitch. I'm from Louisiana, and my husband is Frank, who's also known as the Biscuit. And you'll see him in some of my videos. And sometimes he pops in on my lives. And I also have two cats, Allie and Sophie. And you'll hear about them a lot in my videos too, the drama with them. Um, and on my channel, I do Crochet Tuesdays, which
Mm-hmm.
that's where, I talk about crochet related stuff, show my crochet makes. And then Fridays, I do Knitting Fridays and I show my knitting stuff. And I tend to do shout out videos on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a content creator and you want a shout out, all you have to do is just let me know and I'll give you a shout out. And I also like to do stuff with pictures a lot on videos. Once a month on the 15th, I do a finished projects video where I show my Yarny friends makes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also like doing seasonal videos. I've started doing that. And actually tomorrow I'll be doing a Christmas themed video where
Wow.
people can show, send me pictures of like their Christmas trees, Christmas decorations, ugly Christmas sweaters, basically anything Christmas related. And today is the last day to send me pictures for that.
Okay,
Um,
I'll add your email to the description box. Is that just another stitch at gmail.com?
just another stitch 2020
2020.
at
Okay.
gmail.com.
Okay. As we talk, as Connie and I talk, and as everybody else as well, if there's things that are mentioned, I'll try to add them to the chat, the description box after the live show, so that you guys can come back and grab all that stuff. 2020. And that way, I know Connie's link is already down in the description box below, and also her channel is also linked at the top of the chat. If you need to grab her channel, and please do, because she has a great content, lots of fun stuff. You have lives. When did you say your lives are?
I do lives 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Mondays at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesdays at 7 p.m., and Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Wow, you do a lot. I mean, you're really doing a lot. I mean, you got something almost every day, it feels like.
And I usually have a guest on my channel. So any content creators that want to come live with me, all you have to do is just let me know and we'll arrange it.
Yeah, I've been live with Connie a couple times. So yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. It's a fun time, and she has some really thought-provoking questions that makes you think a little bit, and it's very lively. It's a very fun live show to go to.
Yeah.
Let's welcome everybody in this morning, or this afternoon, excuse me. I got to wake up. We have Katia joining us. Hi, Katia. So saying happy Sunday. Nice to have you here. We have our beautiful friend Barb, the Naughty Yarnies. She's listening while cutting green beans, and then she's going to sit and knit for about 5 minutes with everyone. That sounds great, making me hungry. Zara is here. Hi, Zara. Zara's joining us from India. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. And my beautiful friend Carrie is here, saying hello to everybody. I think you know this person, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Like Cat Lady.
My YouTube bestie.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here, Crystal. And Patricia, if your grandmother's in the background, it's nice to have you here. We have Melanie joining us, saying happy Sunday. And Pam is joining us. I hope Pam I don't know if you've been able to catch this. She got 450 skeins of yarn the other day from a lady
Ooh,
selling her yarn store. She was closing her yarn store. I hope she's having fun. I'm glad she's here. I can't
that's
wait to see
sweet.
some pictures. Yeah, yeah. We all want to see what she got. So we have Stacy B. Hi, Stacy. Welcome in, and Donna Holmes and Raquel. Nice to have you all here with us today. We're so excited to see everybody. We have Cindy. Cindy was saying she was going to try to make it, and she did. So welcome in. So happy. Everybody's saying hello to you as well. Just hi, Connie. Hi, Connie. And so happy to see that. We have Ingrid, my beautiful friend Ingrid Inspirations, joining us all the way from South Africa, saying hello to everybody. Hello to everyone in the chat. It's so lovely to see you, Ingrid. Thank you for being here. And we have Zach joining us as well. Zach's Crafts and More. It's nice to see you, my sweet friend. He does a live show every night. You can go check out his show. We have Dory. Dory did it joining us. Hi, Dory. It's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. My chat just jumped. Hold on 1 second. We have Demetra joining us. Kaylina with My Own Utopia. We have some awesome people showing up. I'm so excited. We have Taylor joining us from Las Vegas. It's so nice to have you here. Let's see. We have Sand joining us. She's one of my good friends. She lives in Texas, but she says she's asking you what part of Louisiana you're from, because she's originally from Crowley. Do you know where
Uh,
that is?
yes, I do. I'm initially from Homa, but I now live in Eunice, which is very close to Crowley. Crowley's not far at all away.
Oh, y'all are almost neighbors, or she grew up that way. Did you grow up in where you live right now?
No, I grew up in Homa.
Okay, that's great. Hannah's joining us all the way from Austria. Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. What has everybody been doing today, this morning? How is everybody's morning going? We have Debbie joining us. Debbie loves yarn. It's nice to see you. Let's see. Rachel King is joining us. Hi, Rachel. Nice to have you here. And Christina with Finding Serenity in Stitches. She's saying, good morning, everyone. Happy holidays. And yes, this is the week of Christmas. So we're going to do a little bit of Christmas trivia interspersed with some of the chat as well. Just see what you guys know. I was reading some of these and I didn't know them. So I think maybe you guys might be smarter than me. So I don't know. Tony Christensen. Hi, my sweet friend. It's good to see you. I appreciate you being here. We have Terry Morris Crochet is joining us. She's doing an ornament swap with Crochet Every Day with Judy. I've been watching every one of them. Excited to see what they're going to open up every day. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We have Verna, my beautiful friend Verna, joining us. It's good to have you here, saying good afternoon. And we have David with Go Forth and Knit. Welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I was actually thinking about you last night. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Let's see. We have Autumn. Hi, Autumn. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. Vicki Rains, Passamaquoddy. Wow, I'm so excited to see everybody here today. We have the beautiful Joyce Swinson, who is my last friend of Knitmas, saying happy Sunday before Christmas. Thank you. I love that. Let's see. I want to share one quick thing. It hasn't been cold in Texas at all, and I've been wanting to wear this sweater. But what's so funny about it, I don't know if you guys saw before you came into this video, I had gnomes for the picture. And today it's actually really cold here. I was asking Connie, we're kind of on the same traveling weather path. It's warm where she is, but it's 42 here where I am. So I'm able to wear this sweater today, which what's funny is you'll see is I have gnomes on my sweater, which matches the gnomes I had on my picture. So anyway, and I've got on this beautiful shawl that was made from Marie Chavez as well. I'm really cold today. So I've got all the handmade items and the knit items because I'm freezing. My blood must have thinned out a little bit because I just can't get warm today. Let's see if you guys want to share how things are going with you. Let's just start with Connie. I think we're caught up a little bit on the chat. Let's talk about maybe some things you've been showing on your channel or some things you're working on if you want to. Some of whips you might want to share with us. And again, she's not going to share everything. We want you guys to go check out her channel as well. And she shows all of her makes there. But if you want to share a few of them, we would love to see them.
There's this hat that I recently finished. Mm-hmm. It's a stocking hat. It's knitted.
So cute.
Thank you.
If you just don't know, Connie is very big on holidays and very big on hats. So we've got a special treat for free patterns today. Just a little tip, but go ahead. Sorry, let me put you on solo too.
And oops, I forget about my green screen. Hold up a minute. Let me turn it off.
Okay, so it'll be green in the.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That way y'all can see it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's supposed, I want to make an elf hat with ears, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do the ears the pattern has. But I did see a tutorial, a video that showed elf ears, and I may do that. If not, I'll just turn it into another stocking hat.
Awesome. So this is going to be your own design.
No, well, I am following a pattern per se, but I have already kind of changed it up. But I don't know. I really wouldn't consider this like my pattern.
It's so cute. I love it. I'm loving the red and green stripes.
Thank you. I say it looks Freddy Krueger-ish.
Oh, no.
I have the sweater with the red and green stripes.
Oh, I don't want to think about that. Okay, we'll just think about Christmas. I don't like scary movies. Do you like scary movies?
Some, but I don't like when they're like too bad or too graphic.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't like them at all.
So this is a shawl I'm working on. It's actually on pause until the holidays are finished.
Ooh, that's beautiful. What is this? Is this like lace on the edge?
Yeah, this is a knitted shawl. Actually, I have the wrong side I'm showing y'all.
I do that all the time.
But yeah. After the holidays, I'm going to go back to finishing knitting this. And this is my first time knitting a shawl with #1 weighted yarn.
Oh, you did such a good job. It looks really beautiful.
Thank you. But yeah, and then the rest is basically garter.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot of stitches right there with the #1 weight.
pretty much everything else on it is going to be lace.
Mm.
So that's
You're
I'm
to the
running out of
fun. You're to the fun part now.
Then for crocheting, I'm working on the peppermint blanket.
Ooh, that's
That's
beautiful.
from Mikey with Crochet Crowd. He has
Mm-hmm.
a tutorial. And this blanket's been taking me a long time. And let me try to get to the other blanket that is actually on pause until I finish the peppermint blanket. Let's see. It's all the way down here. I probably should have just brought like one peppermint to show instead of have brought them all, but
Oh no, I do
okay.
that too. I bring everything in the kitchen sink. No worries.
Okay, let's see. Now this is a blanket I'm designing
Oh wow.
where the darker chocolate is a stitch that doesn't have a name from Allison Russell.
Okay.
And then the taupe, that's the arrow stitch. And
Oh
this blanket's gonna also have white and bubblegum pink.
wow.
Um and, and I'm gonna be doing like 11 different textured stitches on this blanket.
Oh wow. You're gonna be doing a tutorial for each one of the stitches.
I plan to.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I've been intending to already start doing tutorials, but I haven't
You've
got,
been doing some.
which I haven't got. You know, I had tried recording a tutorial on the first stitch, but what ended up happening was, I went out of camera range and I still need to redo it. And that's actually one thing that I do want to try to do better and do more with tutorials next year on my channel.
Mhm. And me too. I love doing tutorials. So they're one of my things that I really, really love to do. Let's say hello to Paula. Paula with Knitting Purple is joining us. Welcome in. Rosemary saying Rose is in the house. Hi, Rose. She's joining us from South Africa. Let's see. We have beautiful Corinne with Amigurumi Ninja joining us. Suzanne is here. Welcome in. Lovely to see you as well. We have, let's see, everybody. It jumped. Um, Oh, thank you, Claudia, saying that she liked my shawl. The shawl is from Marie Chavez. I didn't make this. It's a virus shawl, but it's in the, everybody knows I love pinks. And she made it for me. It was one of my happy meals. And it's nice and thick and warm, which today I'm really, really excited about. Because I'm a little cold. Mary's joining us. Don't worry about being late. We're just happy to see you here. Stacy B is saying it's about 42. That's what it is here, and raining off and on today there in Tennessee. I love Tennessee. All my family is actually from Tennessee originally. My mom and my dad both grew up in Tennessee, so my grandparents lived there. So I visited Tennessee a lot. So it's near and dear to my heart. And Mary saying she likes my sweater. She loves your background, Connie.
Aw.
Really beautiful. Let's see, everybody's Raquel loves your stocking hat, saying it's so
Oh, thank
cute.
y'all.
And so same thing. Kaylina is saying the same thing, and Barb saying nice, very cute hats from Katia. Everybody's showing love, and even Crystal saying that, and Rosemary. Oh, excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Let's see. And Possum Aquati saying that she loves the color. Patricia, here's my message from Crystal's grandma. I love the books. Had to take them out to her sewing room so she would stop looking at them and sway me away from knitting this shawl. I sent her some tatting books when Crystal was on my show. I found out her grandmother likes tatting. I had some tatting books that I was not using and I don't really see myself using, so I sent them to her, and I'm glad you got them. I'm glad you like them. You were doing me a big favor for them to be used. I felt kind of guilty they were just being stored on my shelf. Let's see. Claudia saying she loves the shawl. Great color for spring, as does Dory.
Yeah, I love your
Kaylina.
shawl.
Yeah, shawl is very nice. And Crystal, love the color, Connie, very pretty shawl. Melanie is saying, beautiful hats, Connie, and your shawl is gorgeous.
Thank y'all.
Donna is saying she's getting last minute stuff done because she's traveling tomorrow to spend Christmas with her son and his family. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, this is the week before Christmas in what, on Saturday, right? Saturday is Christmas.
Yes. It
Yeah.
snuck up. It's like it snuck up on you.
Yeah, it really has. This whole year is just, I can't even remember it really. When I have to really stop and think about it. And I know you and I both are new to YouTube. This is the first year we've done it, right? It's been kind of a whirlwind for me. I don't know about you if it feels like a whirlwind for you.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, it really it really is gone by fast. And Taylor's saying that she loves your work.
Oh,
Everybody
thank
Everybody is really, really enjoying all the work that you've shown. Rosemary is saying she loves your stocking hat. We have Mary Bell joining us as well today. Hi, sweet Mary Bell. Love having you here and love seeing you. Let's see. Oh, Melanie saying she loves Mikey and the Crochet Crowd. She's made a lot of things from his channel. Um, I know a lot of people have. I'll be putting his link down below. He's very inspirational. I love his personality too. He's just so nice. And but he has some beautiful makes. Donna Holmes is saying a nice blanket for your blanket, and Debbie Pereira is saying hello to everybody. Welcome in, and we have Lashira is joining us today. We have a great crowd here today on a Sunday afternoon. So very happy to have you all here. And oh, looky here, Mary Marcelin became a member of my YouTube group. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Mary. I really do appreciate that. I don't like to do the tambourines, but I'll do. So thank you so much, Mary. I really do appreciate that. I'm not really a big tambourine person. It kind of hurts my ears sometimes, but I really appreciate that. Let's see. We have Melanie saying she loves your whips.
thank you.
We have Dinky Crafts Jennifer joining us, saying hello, welcome in. And I'm just so happy to see everybody here today. Suzanne saying it's cool in Georgia today. Oh my goodness, look at this. Dollface DIY Diva saying hello. It's the mid 20s in New York. Oh my goodness. That's insane. That's cold. I shouldn't be complaining that it's 42. It's probably like a heat wave to you.
But it's a different type of cold because up north it's a dry cold. In the south it's a wet cold, so it feels colder than what it actually is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And we have Angela saying hello to both of us. And she's saying thanks for the package. And she got it Saturday. She won one of my last prizes. That actually is pretty quick. I can't remember what show she won, but she won one of the prizes that I'm doing a giveaway for this Knitmas. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you like it so much. And thank you for being here and saying that. I appreciate that. Suzanne saying it's 55, but it feels cooler. Yeah, that's what Connie was saying. If it has some moisture in the air, it can bite you a little bit harder. We have Regina with Marsh Knitting 101 joining us. Welcome in. And we have Ingrid asking us a question, saying, questions. As a newbie knitter, if a pattern calls for 79 stitches, but she wants it bigger, can I make it 89, 89, or 109 even? Don't know if my question makes any sense. It depends. I think I'll answer what I think. I'll let Connie answer what she thinks, but I think it depends on if you have like a repeat and like a stitch pattern repeat. You kind of have to look at how many stitches are involved in your stitch pattern repeat, and you probably have to increase by that multiple number. If you really want me to dig into that, you can email me because that'd probably be a little bit easier if you have a specific pattern in mind. But you kind of have to look at pattern repeats and take that into factor. It can't be just like a number that you pull out of your hat. It has to be based on what the design is. What do you think, Connie? Because you've done a lot of pattern designs.
Basically the same thing you're saying. Like if you're basically just doing something like with knit stitch, with like the garter stitch or
Hmm.
stockinette stitch, then it typically you can kind of just make it however much you want bigger. But
Hmm.
if you start doing like the other stitching, like with the repeats, then you're gonna have to calculate like if it's 10 stitch repeat, you got to do increments of 10.
Hmm.
And I know, like for instance, like the hats I design, um usually I either do a cast on of 80 or 90, and it's like I gotta have like that graph evenly.
Right.
And and that's where sometimes it's like some things work better trying to, and then other stuff it's like, okay, it's too big, this isn't gonna work.
Hmm. Right, because it won't fit your head if you don't have it to work out correctly. Yeah, there's a lot to designing and changing things up and making it your own because there's definite fit. If fit's important, then But for a shawl, it's not quite so important because
Hmm.
the bigger it is, you can just wrap it a little bit more. So it really just depends what you're trying to do, and if you do need a little bit more specific detail, you can email either one of us, and I'm sure we would be glad to help.
and ano-
Um,
and
Go ahead.
another thing too, like sometimes you'll have like, say you have like a 20 row repeat, you can also, just to make it like bigger, just repeat it more than what the pattern says. It's
That's true.
usually I'll say repeat till desired length, or this many times, or that type of thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good point. Okay, Linda Q is joining us, the Quilty Crocheter, saying afternoon. Welcome in. Passamaquoddy saying it's 27 degrees in New Hampshire.
Ooh.
Burr. Burr, burr, burr. Let's see. Paula is in Yorkshire, England, and it is 4C. Sounds really cold when you put it in Celsius, which is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for converting that. So you're about the same temperature as me. So still feels a little chilly. Barb is doing another answer there for Ingrid. So thank you, Barb, for doing that. Let's see. Let's go ahead, and everybody's telling us how cold it is. We're going to skip down a little bit, make sure I don't miss anybody. Um, I want to ask maybe a Christmas question. You guys can see if you can answer it. There's really not any prizes for this part of it. This is just kind of fun Christmas trivia. These are some of the things I did not know, but I know that everybody knows I like pink, right? And I know Connie likes pink as well. So I thought this was a really interesting question. And I didn't even really remember this, but it said, when does the pink Christmas trees become popular? I don't even remember them being popular, but let's see if you guys can figure that out. We're going to keep reading some of the chat. You guys can see if you can answer it.
I would think probably in the 90s.
In the 90s. I don't want to. I'll give the answer, but that's your guess. I'll give the answer after a few people had a chance to answer. Let's see. Suzanne saying she made the virus shawl. It's also called the Victorian lace shawl in Germany. It is a really beautiful pattern. Like I said, I never did make this one. I didn't make this one. This was gifted to me, but if I can take it off, you can see some of the beautiful lace, and it's crochet, so it's really, really nice. Beautiful lace crochet shawl, and I love this because it's a little bit thicker, and like today I'm just a little really chilled, so
I love
um
the virus stitch, and I haven't done it yet. That's one stitch that I really want to learn. Hopefully this year I'll do something with the virus stitch.
I've never done it either, but I do think it is really beautiful. Let's see, some people are saying burr with all the cold weather coming in, and let's see, Corinne is saying that she loves the color of this shawl, I guess, or maybe the other shawl. I'm not sure, but thank you, Corinne. You're so sweet. And Carrie, my beautiful friend, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chat. I'm so happy to see you here. I missed you in the last show, so I'm glad that you're here. Maybe you're feeling a little bit better today. And I know you love animals and Snoopy. I'll give you a Snoopy dance for that. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that.
One thing I do want to ask you, Gina,
Hmm.
um, and maybe you can email me after the live to tell me more on this.
Okay.
Like, how do you like for the super chats and all? How do you do like your video for it?
Um, what do you mean, like the thank you video I just showed?
That and like how you just did the Snoopy jumping.
Well, well, we can maybe talk about it after
Yeah.
a little bit more detail, but I will say this, like I use StreamYard. Everybody can see that I'm using StreamYard up here in the right corner. Um, and basically you can upload video clips to StreamYard to use. Now, you can't upload pictures. And that's kind of why when I do these patterns and discussing all this stuff, I make them into video clips. So I've done a lot of video editing with my video editing software for this year. I will take pictures and I will put them into my software, and then I'll create the video clip that I can upload, an MP4 that I can upload to StreamYard and play. And for the thank you, I found that clip. I didn't actually make that one. I found it, and I think I bought it. But I added music to it that was available. I think I got that from the YouTube audio libraries that they let you use for free. So I added the music clip and created a video, and then uploaded it to StreamYard, and then I play it. So anyway, that's kind of how I've been doing it. I like to make things a lot easier on me because having to share my screen, find all the pictures that I want to share. I'm one person and I'm not very fast at this. I feel kind of new to the live shows. So I hope that helps somebody. Let's see. Rosemary saying it's hot in Cape Town today. We were in Paarl yesterday. It was 38 degrees centigrade, which is hot. That is hot. Think about 4 degrees centigrade is 42 F. 38 has got to be summer, so very hot. So I hope you're staying cool. We have Anvita joining us from India. She's saying hello to everybody. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. And Tracy is joining us from Montana. They have a balmy 15. Burr. She's saying damp cold is way harder to be in than a dry cold. And she's hoping to stay with us today. I hope that we would love to have you here. We're glad that you're here now.
But
Go ahead.
but yes, I find the worst thing is that wet cold. Like it's raining and it's
Hmm.
cold. Like especially in the South, it's like, ooh, it will chill you to the bone.
Yes, it does. It bites a little bit harder for sure. Ingrid is saying she'll catch with email us afterwards, so that'll be good. Because it really is more specific on the pattern and what you're trying to do with it. So we'll take a look at that. We have Monty Boy, hello, saying hello to everybody. Welcome in. Nice to have you here with us today. And Teresa is able to join us. It's so nice to have you. She's she works on the weekends. She's joining us while on lunch. So thank you for doing that and having us here. Patricia is saying it was 44 last night. Patricia's in Texas, like me, a little bit further south than me. Oh, here we go. Here's some answers to the questions. Kaylina is guessing the 1950s or 1960s. Passamaquoddy saying 1996. Paula saying the 70s. Linda Q saying the 60s. Regina saying the 2000. Let's see. Any more guesses here? We have Patricia saying the 80s. Melanie would saying 26 degrees here, there. Woo, that's cold. She's up in Pennsylvania. We have Teresa Kloeppel saying 1993. Mary Beth, me either. I never knew pink trees were popular either. But I would probably love to find one and have one. That would be really great to have behind me, a little pink tree. We have Debbie saying 2006. Sand is saying in the 60s. Melanie saying, ooh, 1973. I like that specific answer. Barb is saying the 50s. Ingrid is saying the 60s. Katia is saying the 1950s. And the answer is, I think I didn't miss any. Let me make sure I don't miss any comments here. Oh, here we got Jennifer saying the 2000s. Barb is saying, she's saying because of the poodle skirts, why she's saying the 1950s. I am about to miss them. Crystal saying the 1970s. 1950 from Taylor. Stacy saying 1950s. David is saying 1965. These are some good guesses. Dory is saying she had a green tree, but everything was pink in 1993. She dressed teddy bears in pink and gold. So my guess is the mid 90s. I love that. I love that. So, Regina's saying she had a pink tree one year. And let's see. Uh, Jennifer is saying she prefers white or blue trees. We have Paula saying 1950s. All right. I think I got everybody's guess. I hope I did. The answer is drum roll 1950s. 1950s. So
I
I'm
wouldn't
going to go ahead.
I wouldn't have thought that early.
I am going searching for one. I didn't know they existed. I'm actually going to go look for one. If
I
anybody
knew
finds one,
sorry.
help me get one. Go ahead.
I knew they existed, but like as a kid and stuff, I don't ever recall seeing a pink one. And I think it was around like the 90s that when I started seeing them in the stores.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that so much. Let's do a little bit. Let me make sure we're kind of getting caught up with the chat. I'll do some more of those here in a minute. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Somebody, I did see the question up here, and I do not want to miss it. Somebody asked about the virus shawl. Why is it called the virus stitch? I am not sure. Do you know, Connie?
I have no idea. I could try Googling it.
I'm not sure if maybe it's because the viruses have different shapes. And maybe it's a shape of a virus. Like it look, you know how viruses have let's see, they have cores and stuff, and they have a lot of them can have really intricate, beautiful shapes. Actually, when you look at a virus through a microscope, you can see beautiful, beautiful. I mean, for as nasty as they're really pretty. But maybe this is the shape of one of a virus. I'm not sure. That's my guess. I really don't know the answer, but if anybody knows, put it down in the comments below. And let's see. Joyce is saying the virus shawl is not that difficult. It's just some counting involved. That's good to know. Let's see. Whoops. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. Yes, Debbie is saying you have so much to do on your channel. So she really does. She has a great channel, lots of stuff going on, stays very busy, lots of great content. Let's see. Stacy is saying wet, heavy snow really stinks. I think it's pretty, but I think maybe you and I are not that, do you like snow, Connie?
It is pretty, but it's messy.
Yeah.
Because like I know like when I was in the Navy and I was stationed in Great Lakes, Illinois, it's like you had to be careful. Like sometimes you would slip. And there was one time at the schoolhouse, there was
Mm-hmm.
like oh, what do you call it? Like a ramp. That's it, a ramp going down,
Mm-hmm.
and I slid.
Oh my goodness.
I slid down it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you have to be really careful. And it can be, hiding some ice underneath and
Mm-hmm.
really be scary. Passamaquoddy is saying that yes, it does. She lived in Florida. This is specifically lived in Florida from 2009 to 2016. Her daughter made her move back to New Hampshire after she had her stroke. And Debbie is saying, what state are you in?
Louisiana, where we have
Yay!
gumbo, jambalaya, etouffee.
I actually went to college in Louisiana, so I'm familiar a little bit with your state. I grew up really close to Louisiana as well. So Ingrid says that cold and rainy weather is right up her alley, her street. But wind, oh my hat, wind makes me feel all out of sorts. And here where I stay, the wind is made here in Shippy out. LOL. She lives right on the coast of South Africa, so she gets the ocean breeze a lot. Let's see. Christina's saying, remember in the 90s when neon colors and Madonna was popular? That's what her guess was. That's a really good guess because of that. Stacy saying her grandmother had a pink tree. That was her favorite. Oh, I wish I'm going to find one. I really want one now. Midge is saying, hello, Midge. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. She bought a pink trinket tree at Walmart last year. I'm going to go to Walmart. It says Taylor is saying she had a yellow tree that she said was from the 50s. Oh, David, here's some great trivia. David's saying Lucy asked Charlie Brown to find a pink tree. I don't remember that. That's
Me
really
either.
funny. There was actually a question in here about Lucy and Charlie Brown. Let's see if I can find that. Maybe I'll ask that when I get there. Some of these are just really cute. Some of them are very, very obvious. I'll try to ask more of the obscure ones so that we can think today. And let's see. Oh, Barb is saying Amazon has pink trees. She may have just looked. Thank you for the tip. And Dory is saying everything old is new again. Love that. Absolutely. Debbie saying she only remembers the silver trees. I actually have a silver tree and a green tree and a gold tree, but I don't have a pink one. And Midge is saying, yes, I need to look online for one. Kaylina said her grandmother had a pink tree when it came out. And Taylor, when she lived in Hawaii, she said that the Sanrio Hello Kitty store sold them. Ah, I love that you lived in Hawaii. Wow,
Me
that's a
too.
beautiful place. That's
That
really nice.
when I was in the Navy, that's where I really wanted to get stationed at, was Hawaii.
Wow. And you were stationed where?
Diego Garcia, which is probably, which was tropical. So, I mean, kind of. But like it was like isolated. Um,
Oh,
you didn't have a lot of things that like most of us take for granted. It
mhm.
was basically an island shaped like a horseshoe, 50 miles from tip to tip. And I mean, beautiful. The
Wow.
water was like crystal blue.
Oh, it sounds gorgeous. You were there. How long were you there?
I was there a year.
Ah, that's really nice. Thank you for your service. That's really nice that
You're
you were in the
welcome.
Navy, and I love that so much. And I think I don't know a lot of people know that about you. I think it's really great to learn that about you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do one quick thing. I like to intersperse some things in with these Knitmas series. I'm doing like some free patterns of the day in honor of Connie, because I know Connie really loves hats and a few holiday hats. Today's patterns are going to be a little bit about hats. There's some other stuff there too. Don't go, oh, just hats. There are some beautiful hats. And let's get started. Let me just jump off the comments here for a second and get over to my video, and we will look at these. And I will, all of these are listed down in the description box below. So you can go grab them. They're free patterns. And if you find something that really speaks to you, I have a smattering of knit and crochet. So let's get started, and I'll try to make sure I read everybody's who they're by really well. Oh, and I always do that. I always leave the comment up. Hold on. Okay. So this is the Granny Stripes hat by Edie Ekman. This is a crochet hat. I love this hat because it looks like you could possibly use up some scraps, leftover scraps, or make it any color you want. I just think it's so cute. So that's the first one. The second one is the Barley hat. It's a knit pattern by Tin Can Knits. And the thing I really love about this hat is that it comes in all different sizes, from adults to children to even babies. And it's so cute. And it's a free knit pattern on Ravelry. Then we have another knit pattern. This is the chevron and cables hat for those of you who may like a little bit more flair to your hats. This is by Gretchen Tracy, and you've got these beautiful cables and some lace. This is the bead stitch hat by Erica Dietz, Five Little Monsters. This is a crochet hat pattern. I just love the texture on this hat too. Really pretty how she interspersed the lines with the bobbles. And this one is in honor of Connie for sure. The Crochet Christmas Tree hat from Ellison Murray from dreamalittlebigger.com. And I just think it's so cute. And then we have this knit pattern. This is the Christmas Elf Stocking Cap Hat by Tara Marie of Fox and Pine Stitches. Really cute how she brought in all those Christmas colors. And now we have some Christmas ornaments. This is a reindeer ornament. This is a crochet ornament from Anchor Crafts. And that is, hold on, Lier Villar. And then we have a Christmas angel. And I can't find my notes on it. It is the... I'll have to come back to that one. This is the Christmas bell ornament. This is a knit by Debbie McGrath. This is a knit pattern. And then the crochet Christmas ornament. Hold on. Here we go. The Christmas Angel is by Rhonda Mall, Umbawaka Designs. So all of those are the free patterns of the day that I researched and found. There's a million more. A million more. December is the best month to grab free patterns because a lot of designers are putting out free patterns and stuff. So these are just some ones that I really liked. All of the links are down below, and I hope that you guys like them.
You know, Gina, that elf hat is actually one that I do want to make. Um, it's not going to happen this year, but probably next year I'll make that one.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I can't wait to see it on your channel for sure.
I have that pattern already saved.
That's awesome. Maybe I was in sync with you when I was planning this out. Mary is saying that the only pink tree she's seen was on Crystal Bag a Day. I didn't know she had one. That's really awesome.
Crystal has a bunch of trees. Beautiful.
And let's see, Passamaquoddy is saying Lowe's has pink Christmas trees online. We have Christy joining us. Welcome in. She's lurking and eating. And Tony is saying, here's an answer. He never heard official explanation, but he always assumed it was a virus because it replicates over and over. And that makes tons of sense if you know how a virus works. So thank you for that. That makes a lot of sense. Vicki is saying she found a pink Christmas tree on Amazon. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have a hard time finding one of these. That makes me very happy. Corinne's saying the pattern is contagious. Maybe that's why it's called a virus shawl. Let's see. Here we go. Kaylina saying it's called that because it grows so fast and very easy. And that's how a virus replicates as well. So, oh, and Teresa saying the design came from everyone staying home during COVID. Maybe. That's good guess. These are all good. I have no idea what the right answer is. And Crystal's saying maybe the design might have been wildly popular with non-English crochet speakers and gone viral. So when it was first translated, I love hearing all these different thoughts. Oh, here we go. When it was first translated into an English pattern, it was called a virus blanket due to its popularity. Rumors around this attribute it to Romanian and Russian crochet designers. Wow, that's very interesting and detailed. I love that. Thank you, Crystal. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Stacy saying fluffy snow is like fun like powder. Wet and heavy snow is hard to get through. She loves snow, just not the bloppy kind. Let's see. Ingrid is sharing a beautiful memory here saying, it says, I remember when the tree we had when I was little, there was like real candles attached to the tips of the branches, and an angle turned about that the candles underneath made it turn with a tinkle sound.
I have a question. Did y'all actually light the candles?
I think they did in the old
Yeah, and I'm just thinking how dangerous that could be.
I was watching one of the shows on Netflix. It was Anne of Green Gables, and they were having a Christmas show. It was a while back, and they showed the Christmas tree with lit candles on it. And I was sitting there the whole time like, oh my goodness, do not leave that room with them going on. You'll come back to it's a big fire hazard, right? Let's see. Doria is saying Homa is like the big toe if you think of Louisiana.
Yeah. And another interesting thing like about Louisiana, you know you're in Louisiana when you hit the bad roads. Like once you hit that Louisiana border from any of the 3 states connected, the roads become horrible.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember when we would cross the line, it would be like you could tell we were in Louisiana because it would just be like there was the road would kind of fall out. So funny. Sand is saying every time she goes home, she's got to get some Louisiana crawfish. I can't say that. And cracklins.
Boudin.
Boudin. What is that, boudin?
It's basically a sausage casing that had I mean, you can put some different stuff in it, but it's basically like a rice dressing inside.
Sounds
It's
good.
good. It is.
Sounds really good. Let's see. We have Midge is saying she looked up on Amazon. And Wayfair both have pink trees for sale. Yes, I'm gonna go get a pink tree after this show. Dawnine is joining us. Welcome in, saying hello, and we have Tatoma 73 in the Beg Brigade saying good afternoon. Welcome in. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, one thing, if you get your pink tree today, take a picture of it. I'll put it in my video tomorrow.
I will. I'll do that. It'll have to be off a website, but I'll do that.
It may not be decorated, but we can show off your pink tree.
Yeah, I definitely want one of those for sure. Carrie is saying in Canada, their family tradition is to chop down our real tree in the snow. That's a lovely memory. I love that. And Joyce is saying thank you for your service as well.
Uh, Thank you.
Everybody is. Melanie, Taylor, I love this. Taylor saying her dad was in the Navy and one of our sons is in the Coast Guard and the other recently got out of the Air Force. I love that. Thank you, Taylor.
And actually, like since December, all my videos and my intro, I have a picture of me in my uniform sitting on Santa's lap.
Oh, that's it. That's good. So you have to go check that out. I love that. Let's see. Stacy saying thank you as well. And she's an Army brat born at Fort Bragg, which is in North Carolina, when her dad was in the 82nd Airborne. That's great. Melanie loves your stocking cap.
Thank
Uh,
you.
we have Sandra joining us. Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. We have Taylor saying she loves those hats. They're so colorful. And Regina saying, thanks, Connie, for your service as well. Love all of that. You guys are so sweet. Everybody's saying they like the patterns. I'm glad that you guys like that. Mary Beth's asking, has it been cold enough in Texas where you need to wear a hat? Actually, yes, it is cold enough in Texas, but the problem is my hair does not cooperate with a hat. If I wear a hat, it will be it. I mean, it's already kind of just, it doesn't look like I did anything. And I just kind of wash it. But my hair and a hat do not go together. I would love to be able to wear them. I think they're adorable, but my hair just, it doesn't help. So my hair at all. But I
I
do
have
love them.
I have trouble with my hair too.
My hair, I mean, it's even in the mornings when I wake up, it's like, because it's so curly, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like round. So I have to really wet it down if I don't wash it, and it's a mess. So let's see, Christy, you're welcome. I'm glad that you like the free patterns, and I love free patterns. I mean, there's nothing better than getting a free pattern. Oh, here we go. Barb is saying in Germany, when she was in Germany, they definitely had a real tree with lit candles. There you go, Connie. And Debbie's
I'm,
saying what we're thinking: big fire hazard.
I mean, I'm sure it's beautiful, but it's like I'm just thinking of the fire hazard.
Absolutely, absolutely. Demetra is saying, Demetra, I'm not sure if I said hello. Good afternoon. Nice to have you here. And she's saying she loves Rhonda's Christmas angels. She designs one every year and likes to crochet them. That was one of the free patterns of the day. I thought they were really beautiful. Connie, also, one of the things you can see on her channel, if she doesn't have her green screen up, she has all these beautiful angels that she collects. So I think angels are a wonderful thing to have. I just love them as well. Let's see. Crystal is saying when you're in Louisiana when the speed limit drops to 55 from 70.
Yep, speed traps.
Rachel's saying she's also from Louisiana and she misses the crawfish.
Awesome.
Here's your answer as well to Ingrid. She's saying her parents did light the candles. Obviously, was not allowed near it when they were lit. Once the singing of the carols was done and her dad said a prayer, then they blew the candles out. Oh, that's a very lovely. I can see that memory. It's really nice. Love that. Passamaquoddy says she makes shrimp gumbo and jerk chicken with Cajun spices. Everybody's making me hungry. I haven't eaten today, so all this food's going to make me really hungry. Connie, let me ask you a question, and if you guys want to ask in the chat, I did write this down. I do know, because I've known Connie for a while, I know she does like to cook. And do you have a certain dish that you have to make every Christmas, or otherwise it would not be Christmas? Is there one certain thing that you think of when you do your cooking? that makes you think of Christmas?
My
It,
mom's cornbread dressing recipe,
that sounds awesome.
or at least it's close to my mom's recipe.
You've made a few tweaks over the years.
Well, what happened was, like, my mom passed away when I was like around 13,
Mhm.
and no one really had her cornbread dressing recipe. And my sister basically finally got it like where it's really close, where one of my aunts had, like, I think a recipe that my mom had given her,
Mhm.
but I think over time, I guess my mom probably made changes, and of course, not measuring.
Right.
And so from there, my sister played around with it. My sister helped my mom make it too sometimes, so she knew certain things from that, and she finally got it like really close.
Mhm.
So it kind of like means more with the fact that, like, the fact that you kind of lost the recipe and finally figured out how to get it really close.
Mhm. I love that. I love that. So, you guys, if you have something that you guys have to make for your Christmas dinner, let us know down on the chat below. We'll be getting to that here in a second. Let's see. I wanted to mention this comment from Pam. It says her older sister had, I guess, a pink tree in the, or had a tree in the 60s that was silver and had a wheel with different colors at the bottom that spun and changed the color of the tree. Wow. That's amazing. I want one like that too now that I've heard of that. Tracy saying she has the worst hair ever. I'm with you. We can have the worst hair ever club because
Uh-huh. My hair is so thin and fine and it's straight, and it's just hard to do stuff with it. And like I'll curl it, it falls.
mine just gets bigger as the day goes on. It's like that episode of, has anybody ever seen that episode of Friends where like Monica goes to some tropical island and her hair gets getting bigger and bigger? That's my hair. I have that hair. I don't understand. I used to have very straight hair, and so this is my older age hair, which is kind of frustrating because I used to know how to fix my hair, but now I'm having to learn all over again. Jennifer is saying that she used to have clip-on candles when she was a child. That's very, very interesting. Let's see, and not Barb is saying, "Don't even tell her that." Vicky is saying that Amazon has purple Christmas trees. Lovely. And okay, here we go with the comments of the making the food. This is really gonna make me hungry. You guys are gonna make me want to get some food. Katia saying pork loin and Coca-Cola and mashed potatoes. Yum. I have never heard of that, but it sounds I'm starving, so it sounds really good right now. So I bet it is really good. Let's see. Passamaquoddy is saying, is that Sir Rachel? You can order crawfish online. Interesting. I didn't know that. We have Diana, joining us. Hi, sweet Diana. Nice to have you here. She's going to be having a birthday coming up and her big draw come up soon. I know she had a giveaway, and I know you participated in that. So wish her early happy birthday. Let's see. Here we go. Paula is saying pigs in a blanket are her go-to. She wants to have that for Christmas. Corinne is saying she has a black Christmas tree decorated in silver, pink, and purple. Oh, you need to take a picture of that and send that to Connie so she can put it on her slideshow. I want to see that. I love that. Let's see. Dina. Hi, Dina. Welcome in. She's saying her grandmother had a wheel like that. Interesting. And let's see. Barb is saying Vicky, purple is her favorite color, but she has a tree that would, but I'm sorry, but I have a tree, but that would tempt me. That's why I said, don't tell me. I get it. She's saying, don't tell me there's purple trees. I get that. You could put one in your yarn room, Barb. Definitely. And Debbie's saying she had the same kind of tree, the silver tree with a color wheel. She'd all forgotten all about that. Let's see. Berna saying she has the same hair like you. Love that. Let's see. Stacy saying grandma's peanut butter fudge. It is not Christmas without it. I love that. And Maribel's saying she saw that Friends episode. Her hair, yeah, that's me. That's my hair. Unfortunately, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, the Monica hair episode. That's it. Katia is saying big hair is great. Her niece has big hair. Well, it was in this 80s, right? But I don't know if it's that popular now, but it's what I have. It's what I have to live with. I tell you what, we're kind of, let's see. Oh no, we do have a few more of these. Let's go. Let's answer these, and then we'll go on to one other thing I want to show. Mary Beth is saying a big juicy ribeye for Christmas dinner. Her mom used to make ham with a ton of cloves in it, but too many cloves for me. She prefers ribeye steak. That's interesting. I love hearing everybody's different take on Christmas. My husband and I like to do ham. What do you have a certain meat that you like to make for Christmas?
Well, like I used to prefer ham, but like I'm really not supposed to have ham because of the sodium. So now it's turkey that I usually do. But I like to stuff my turkey with lemons, onions, apples, and oranges.
Wow, that's great. I love that. That sounds really good.
And then another thing I do is I'll use the broth from it and the leftover turkey and make a turkey noodle soup with it.
Oh, that sounds good too. Okay, Regina saying her grandmother's cranberry salad is Christmas for her. Let's see, Tatoma 73 in the Bay Brigade is saying she hasn't put up a Christmas tree in over 15 years. LOL. You know, you don't have to put up a tree. You can see other little ornaments. You can do all kinds of other things to make it feel Christmassy. You know, so but I find that interesting, and thank you for sharing that with us. Crystal saying she's got the frizzy hair with me. Me too, girl. It's a challenge every day. Taylor is saying their Christmas tradition is pancakes with fresh strawberries for breakfast and some other breakfast items. Taylor, we are coming over to your house for breakfast.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful. Nana Michelle. Hi, Nana Michelle. Welcome in. Nana Michelle's Crochets joining us. She says she's making beef stroganoff with meatless beef tips and mushrooms with egg noodles for today's dinner. Yum, yum. That sounds awesome. I love that. My husband makes a really good egg noodle, but I can't eat them because they're made with flour. But that's one, I would say that's probably one of his favorite Christmas things we have to have. Ambrosia salad for sure. For Vicky, love ambrosia salad. Oh man, this is really making me hungry. Passa McQuaddy saying ham, sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, butternut squash, homemade biscuits, apple pie, squash pie, pumpkin pie, and banana bread. Oh, that sounds awesome.
That's a feast.
That sounds wonderful. Let's see. Ingrid saying that she likes to make her late mom's Christmas trifle. But this year, she's not going to be seeing her son or her granddaughter, so there's no use to make a trifle or a cooked meal like a leg of lamb roast and the trimmings. And so she'll be doing that next year when they can come over. So that sounds wonderful, Ingrid. I'm sure it's all yummy, yummy, scrumptious, scrumptious. Let's see. Tracy she said her dad's family has a tradition. I wish I could talk of oyster stew on Christmas Eve. Her mom's family has British-styled figgy pudding served with rum sauce that grandma called Christmas pudding, and they eat that on Christmas Day. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Let's see. Corinne is saying she'll send you a picture, Connie.
Awesome.
And Nana Michelle has Connie hair. We're doing the Connie versus Gina hair show today. Love that. Let's see. Christina is making prime rib every dinner for Christmas. Wow. Awesome. Barb is going to be having deep fried turkey. Yum. Let's see. Tracy is saying, let's see, not the worst hair, Gina, the worst hat hair. Well, yes, definitely the worst hat hair right here. And headphones. Even just wearing these headphones will make my hair stick out like this for the rest of the day.
Mine is the worst headband hair. Because the only way I can wear headbands is if I pull my hair back. because if it's down, it looks so funny because my hair's just way too thin for it.
I think it looks great. I mean, but you see what I'm dealing with. I would love a little
It's like,
straight in my life.
oops.
It looks good. Looks really good to me.
And my hair has thinned since I've gotten older.
You think maybe some of the medication that you're taking, it might be some of that too, because I think that can affect you as well, you
I
know.
think it's my heart condition
Hmm.
that has thinned it.
I know when I was going through a lot of surgeries, my hair thinned out a lot. I was getting a lot of surgeries where they had to put me under and stuff. It was a lot of stress, but then so that's probably right. And then it after that kind of slowed down for me, it
I mean,
has changed.
I've always had thin hair, but it is thinner than what it used to be.
Well, I think it looks beautiful. And
Thank you.
Katia is saying her grandmother used to make ham with cloves, brown sugar, and pineapple. Vicky says they're going to be making a roast this year for Christmas.
Mm.
Yum.
I'm
Uh,
going to all y'all houses.
exactly, exactly. Rosemary's going to be making a roast leg of lamb and lots of roast potatoes and onions and garlic to a big family dinner at her son's home. Just yummy. Ah, oh, here we go. Here's something a little different. Diana, she lives in Texas with me. She's going to be making beef enchilada dinner because she's tired of turkey. I love that. I love hearing all the different traditions everybody's going to be making. And let's see. Oh, look at this. Vicky's saying her tree skirt is all Snoop. Her Christmas tree is all Snoopy, even the tree skirt that she made. I love that. You should take a picture and send that to Connie as well. I would love to see that.
Did y'all see that the beautiful tree skirt that Laura Lee made for my tree? It has Santa's. It's actually creative grandma's pattern. The one,
Hmm.
but it's so cute. I love it.
I'll write down creative grandma. Since everything I'm trying to keep notes of everything she says. I'll have to write it down. I do want to take a small break. We'll come back to this chat. Creative grandma. Sorry. And I want to share one quick thing. Connie does have a Ravelry store. Like we mentioned, she has been selling hats. And as this plays, she can mention something about these hats if she wants to. It might go a little bit fast. It is a video, but I want you guys to see some of her hat patterns that she makes. They're beautiful. This is in addition to having her, her YouTube channel going and her life. She designed all these beautiful hats. So let's go ahead and play this so you guys can see what Connie designs and a little bit about the way she designs things. So hold on, let me get this started. That is just a sunset outside my house. So here we go. Connie's patterns.
Yeah, and as y'all can tell, I love doing color work, especially with knitting. That's my candy corn plaid beanie. That's my crochet version of the alien hat. I love aliens. That's the knitted version of the alien hat.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
And that's my Easter plaid beanie. But that's a pattern you can really do any colors. It doesn't have to be Easter. That's my ghost plaid beanie.
That's your latest design.
That's my pink lemonade plaid beanie. And the same
Cute.
thing, that one can be done with different colors. And that's my pumpkin plaid beanie.
Love it.
That's my patriotic scarf. I can't remember what I actually called it.
I think that's it. I think I remember that name is Patriotic Scarf. These are all available on Ravelry. If you see something that you really, really like, I know Connie sometimes has pattern giveaways on her site as well. I think they're really, really, really beautiful. You've done a
And
great job.
I still have 3 or 4 patterns that I still have to have tested. So there's more coming. I have a Christmas tree one, a candy cane, a turkey one, and I did
Wow.
a pumpkin spice latte one.
Wow.
But
That's a lot.
those still need to be tested.
Anybody's looking to be a test knitter for Connie, email her. And
Yeah, I do need some more knitting testers that can do color work.
mhm.
But actually, I'm kind of behind. I need to write up my Christmas tree pattern to send to my testers, but I've gotten so busy with, other things going on with my channel, I haven't gotten it written up yet. But it's coming.
I wanted to ask you, as I was looking at that, I noticed you have the hat that's an alien hat that's crocheted, and then you have the alien hat that's a knit. Do you have, I know a lot of people sometimes will see a pattern in crochet versus knit. Do you have any tips for people who are maybe trying to convert patterns? Because I know you converted it. Obviously, you made one first.
I had to make adjustments. And the one thing, like knitting, I find you have more room to work. Where, like, whenever I try to do the crochet one, I had to eliminate rows because it was big, and even still, the image is still on the large side, so that hat is on the slouchy side. But I really prefer designing on knitted patterns for that reason.
Because it's not easy to convert. It isn't. Yeah. I've looked at them. I've thought about it. It's a little bit more complicated than you think. Let's see. Debbie is telling us about her Christmas dinner. It's gonna be ham in the crock pot with pineapple juice and cloves, not overdoing it, and a little red chili gravy with New Mexico chili and steak in the gravy. It's a family tradition from her husband's side. Wow, that's awesome.
Speaking of gravy, I don't know if y'all have ever tried this, but it's really good. If like biscuits with chocolate gravy.
I've never tried it.
That is good.
I would love to try it, but I there's a lot of things I can't eat. But yeah, it would sounds amazing. Right now, I think I could eat a piece of cardboard. I'm so hungry. Let's see, Donna G. She has Gina hair. I think we're tied right now in the Gina versus Connie hair. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Carrie's in the Bush Hair Club with me. Here we go. There's another person. Let's see. Joyce is saying, does any woman like her hair? I'm thinking not. No, we all want what we don't have.
But then, like sometimes you see those people with the beautiful hair, and you're just like, how do you not like your hair?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
See, I would like thicker hair, and it doesn't necessarily have to have curl to it, but at least like have body where I can curl it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would love to have like the long hair with like those pretty curls. That's like the style now.
That took them probably 3 hours to do. I'm just kidding. No, they probably woke up like that. Pasa McQuaddy saying, leave a little conditioner in my hair. I do. This is what happens. I do actually I put oil and leave-in conditioner on my hair, and it's still, anyway. Kaylina loves her hair. You do have beautiful hair. If you guys have seen Kaylina's hair, it's amazing. And Corinne is saying her hair is finally growing out a little bit after having it shaved off. Let's see. I'm going to try to get caught up a little bit here with the chat and make sure I don't miss anybody. Tank is here. We have Tank joining us. It's nice to have you here. She's saying hello to everybody. Regina saying she makes cinnamon rolls for breakfast on Christmas morning and has been doing it for a while. My husband loves cinnamon rolls on Christmas morning as well.
Now, do you make homemade ones?
I have, but actually, the time I did, they were like a rock. They were bad. So we just do the simple ones for now. But
I made them homemade one time. And the thing is, it's like I can't get them like perfect, like the dough. Like I had some that were big, some that weren't. They were like all crazy size. They weren't the prettiest.
Mine were hard. Yeah, they looked beautiful, but they were like you could almost chip a tooth on them I put a couple of days of work into them. I'm like, lesson learned. I'll just do the ones that you pop the can and they taste good. Let's see. Stacy B is saying she makes Monterey chicken for her boys, barbecue chicken, green pepper, bacon smothered with cheese. Tank just got her Christmas ham. She just got home from work and she just opened her Christmas ham. Awesome. Sounds good. We got to get ours. Melanie is saying they have cinnamon rolls on Christmas morning as well. Jennifer is saying she would love to try color work hats. Dinky Crafts Jennifer. So maybe she can get with Connie afterwards and maybe you can
And
facilitate that.
one thing at some point I want to try to do, I don't know when I'll actually do this, but I would like to try to design a pattern. I might try to do it around like Valentine's Day.
Hmm.
Um and actually do a video tutorial on how to, to do the color work. I have some small tutorials that show like the color work techniques, but not like how to make the whole hat.
Hmm.
So that is something I do want to do. Granted, I'm scared to know how long the tutorial will be, because when I did a basic beanie hat tutorial, I think that tutorial took an hour.
I think people would enjoy it though. You know, if you just put some timestamps in there, people
Mhm.
really want to learn how to do stuff. That's why so a lot of people are on YouTube. I think you should try it and do it. I mean, one of the tutorials I did for the knit along this year was 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah. So you should do it. Joyce is asking, do you have what's your best tip for knitting color work?
Um, Learn how to do the jogless, like when you change your colors, when you knit in the round, because if you just knit straight, you're when it the row you I'm getting tongue tied. When you start the new row,
Hmm.
it's gonna be crooked. So to make the rows look even, there's special techniques.
Hmm.
Um, and you also gotta like carry your yarn, and you don't, like about every 3 or 4 stitches, you want to carry it,
What do you
because
mean by carry it? Are you like wrapping it with the working yarn or something?
yeah, there's like a special technique, and I do have a tutorial that shows this.
Okay.
I have a knitting playlist
Okay.
that shows some of the tutorials on how I do it. But yeah, you got to kind of learn the techniques, and there's different techniques with color work.
Hmm. There really are. There really are. And there's like what you're talking about with Fair Isle, where you do need to wrap your other yarn so that you don't have a long floats. Or you can do slip stitch color work that also has floats, but you still maybe want to tack them down if the floats are getting a little too long, because and what we're talking about, floats are in the back, the color that you're carrying, the color you're using,
Mm.
and you're not, it'll have a string in the back. Oh, I don't have Stephen West out here, but I did have him, but he's not on my mannequin. I've got something else on Claire. But yeah, the floats, you want to make sure they don't get too long, or you can have them the strings in the back. So yeah, there's definitely things to learn for color work, and fun, lots of fun bringing in more colors and designs.
And
Um,
some color work is easier than others.
yeah, I think slip stitch is a lot easier than Fair Isle.
See, I've never done the slip stitch. I'm gonna have to look into that.
You just kind of work with one color for each row, like and then so like you actually, it's really 2 rows, because you do your row and then you come back and then you grab your next color, so you're literally just working with one color on each row. So it's not like you've got 2 colors that you're trying to alternate back and forth. So it's also called oh, if I hadn't have said that, I would have remember it mosaic knitting as well.
Okay,
uh,
but yeah, I'm gonna have to try to look into that.
Yeah, a lot easier than what you're doing. I think that what you're doing is a little bit more complicated, but very, very pretty easy. Let's see. Debbie loves your Easter pattern and lemonade hats. We have Ingrid saying that she loves cinnamon rolls. Me too. Kelly, welcome in. Hi, Kelly Minier. She's saying hi, Gina. Hi, Connie. Hi, everyone in the chat. Dorit is joining us from Israel. She was shopping before some stormy weather, so stay safe. But we're glad that you're here and can spend a little time with us, and welcome in. Let's see. Barb of the Naughty Yarny says Connie, she loves testing, so message her anytime, and she can spread the word on her channel as well if we're looking for testers.
That's what I'm
So
writing down right now.
all right, good deal. I'll make sure you see that. And then let's see. Stacy's wanting to make a Christmas skirt. I showed a couple of patterns a couple of days ago. You can grab those, but there's a lot of really beautiful Christmas skirts out there. Just so many beautiful ones. I love to crochet. Tank is saying she would love to be a crochet tester. Let's see. And Regina loves all of the hats that you made, Connie. Marsh Knitting 101. And let's see. Let's not miss anybody here. Teresa Hark. Hello, Teresa is joining us. She's saying she's working and lurking and working on finishing a gift. Yep. This is the week to finish them. This is the week. It is that time. Taylor's saying her best friend and high school's mom used to make biscuits and chocolate gravy all the time. She misses it and her mom refused to teach her how to make it. It was her pattern. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Kelly says she loves her hair, so that's good. I love that. Jennifer, thank you for stopping in. It was so nice to have you here. We appreciate you spending time with us this afternoon. Let's see. Barb is giving me some tips on my hair. I know that's what my hairdresser told me, not to comb it after it dries, but it still gets a little messy sometimes when you sleep. You know, I'm learning. I'm trying. Yes, I haven't mentioned it yet. We were going to wrap it up, but since there's a segue here, Connie, would you like to share your great news?
Yes, I got monetized this week.
Yay!
So
that's awesome.
And I just got my membership tab today. So probably either sometime later today or tomorrow. It says it can take up to 24 hours. My channel should have memberships, which I'm going to be doing film a video to explain that more. And I will have my monetization / 1 year podiversary party on January 2nd at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Wow.
So I hope everyone can make it. There's going to be lots of prizes and there's some really, really good ones.
All right. Definitely. I'll be there. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And Gina made a generous donation.
Oh, I'm happy to do that. I mean, this is a party. This is a celebration. You worked really hard all year. And you made it and you did it. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. And we're going to have a party. It's going to be fun.
There's some patterns. There's some gift cards. There's some yarn.
That is awesome.
And before it's all over with, I may still get more donations. Like I said, it's 2 weeks away. So, but yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're going to party.
Exactly. You said that was 3 p.m. Central Standard Time? Okay. All right. Everybody write on your calendars.
I figured, doing that time would probably work better because I know, if you go earlier, people tend to be in church and.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a Sunday.
And then Saturday, initially I wanted to do it on Saturday, but I was like, it's New Year's. Some people may be, having plans with their family and stuff. So I was like, I think the second works better.
Yeah. It will be all, and the afternoon is probably pretty good because we'll all be kind of, recuperating the first. And so that'll be good. I think it'd be great. It's going to be fun. A lot of fun. Verna says that she requested monkey bread for Christmas morning and the biscuits will be from the can. Have you ever had monkey bread?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if I've had monkey bread. I know I have recipes for it, but I've never actually made it.
I haven't had it either. It looks yummy. I've seen pictures and it just sounds scrumptious. Here's a message. Connie, try using pizza dough. You get it from a bag. Tastes just like the dough you would mix. From Kelly. Rosemary saying she loves her hair. It's fine, but there's a lot of it. Regina loves baking. Let's see. Debbie is saying that she's never done the color work, so make it 2 videos, please. That's her request about your color work tutorials. Let's see. Yeah, Taylor, I agree. Everybody's making me very, very hungry. Let's see. Okay, everybody's talking. We have Patty joining us here. Hi, Patty. Welcome in. and we're talking. She says she's late, and we're talking food. I know we're talking about the Christmas, something that means like is Christmas for you that you have to make for Christmas. Let's see, and I know Stacy wants to know if anybody's used brush shiri alpaca. I can't even say it. Have you ever used brush shiri alpaca?
No.
She's looking for somebody who's if what it compared to mohair. If anybody's done that, please give her some feedback on that. Kelly is saying that she loves your hat.
Thank you.
Taylor has a box of beignet mix in the freezer. Okay, that was for Tank. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me just kind of scroll down here. Everybody's still chatting. Cindy saying Costco has some great cinnamon rolls, and it's much easier to get theirs instead of getting all the ingredients to make them. Amen, for sure. I remember, like I said, I remember that that when I had that, it was something I spent days trying to do, and it was not good either. So I was like, oh, this is not fun.
I make a mess with dough.
Yeah, you really do. Flour gets everywhere, and I'm actually allergic to flour, so it's
Oh no.
even worse than that. I mean, I can do like the nut flours, but I can't do the wheat or anything like that. Let's see. Regina saying she would love to be a tester as long as it's knitting. LOL. That's Marsh 101. Marsh Knitting 101. That's Regina. And everybody's saying congrats while you're writing down that. Congrats from Lashira and Taylor and Melanie. You guys are so sweet. Let's see. Tank is saying she has 523 peeps and she's going to get a community tab soon. A giveaway in January sometime. So you guys keep your eyes open for that. And congratulations to Tank for her community tab. That is great. And for even having a giveaway. That's really nice of you to do that. Chrissy's saying congrats to Connie and Hannah and Crystal and Tracy. Awesome. And Verna's saying that your party sounds like fun. Regina, everybody's in for the party. We're going to have a good time.
I do plan to do like a few days before the live. I do want to make a video mentioning like what all's going to be for the prizes and thanking everyone that donated. And like I'll link all the people that donated in the description box and recommend that people go check them out.
Oh, that's really nice. That's a nice thing to do. I don't know, everybody will appreciate that. It's really kind. Kelly is saying that it's the second is better because she has to make traditional soup, ham, cabbage, and potatoes on New Year's Day. So she would love to be there for your party on the 2nd.
Who's making cabbage casserole?
Is that a comment down here?
No, it just came in my head hearing cabbage.
Now, okay, cabbage. My hubby for New Year's Day makes cabbage pie. Have you ever had cabbage pie?
No.
Oh, it is awesome. I don't really like cabbage, and I really like it. You kind of ground some beef and put it with the cabbage and some Worcestershire sauce, and it's very tangy. And then for me, because I can't do flour and wheat, he puts it with crustless, makes it crustless for me. And then he, of course, has a crust version. So it's awesome.
I know I love cabbage casserole.
It's probably similar to something like that. He just makes it in a pie. But that's part of our New Year's Day with the beans, the black-eyed peas, not beans, black-eyed peas, and all that stuff. Since we're kind of a little caught up, I want to do a little bit of talking. We're getting into the 1 hour and 29-minute mark. We'll ask another. How about I ask another Christmas trivia, and then while I'm doing some of this stuff, you guys can be answering the trivia. Let me find another one that I thought was really interesting. There's so many. I think some of these are pretty obvious. Here we go. I didn't know this. Now, for those who are not in the U.S., this will probably be even harder for you. Which U.S. state first recognized Christmas as a national holiday? I didn't know this. Do you know? What's your guess?
I guess I would guess New York, maybe.
Okay, that's a good guess. Let's let everybody can see what everybody can come up with in the comments. I want to, and we'll answer that in a minute. I want to do a little bit about the replay giveaway for today. When we do that, and when I start sharing my screen, we have 2 people being picked for gift certificates from the comments from the previous video. We will do that, but I want to make a special mention for the replay giveaway. I have something special going on. Now, if you guys give me a thumbs down on this, maybe I'll change my mind. But so, but what one of the prizes I had in my little 12 wheels was this beautiful stick pin, and this is from Bonnie Bishop. It's a shawl pin. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a
Ooh,
flower,
that's
and
pretty.
so that was one of the prizes. And I thought, you know what would make this even better is if you had a shawl to go with it. And you guys know I love to make the shawls, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to grab one of my shawls I got on my shelf, and I'm going to, with this stick pin, I'm going to give one of my shawls. And I thought this would be a nice one to give. This is my Ashton shawlette that I made, the very first one I made. This is a wool-based yarn.
Ooh,
It's got the purple and the mint green. It's a lacy shawl. It's kind of, let me see if you can see how big it is if I stand up a little bit. Hold on, I got my pillow. You can see how kind of like the size of it.
beautiful.
Thank you. So this is going to be for a replay giveaway. And let me explain it. I'm not going to make it too complicated, but if you're interested in winning the shawl and the pin, for the next 2 live shows, come back after the live show is over, put a comment under this video and in the comments underneath, and put the word Ashton. It's ASHTON. And it's going to be for this video and for the next one coming up. And then what I'll do on the last show is I will pull one name from this video, one name from the next video, and then we'll put both of the names in a hat, and that person will win the shawl and the stick pin. But that will be on the last day. That'll be the 23rd. If you have any questions about how I explain that, just let me know and I'll explain it again. But that was one of the prizes on the wheel. I thought we'll just do that for a replay because not everybody's able to make it, especially this week since it is a busy week. And those of you who are here, you guys too, come back and make a comment. Everybody can participate, not, just people for replay. Come back after the show is over and it starts to post. Put a comment if you want to win that. If you don't, you're not going to hurt my feelings. It's not everybody's taste. So for the other thing I'm going to do for the replay for today, I'll pick one winner, $25 gift certificate. Put in the comment below, let's put the word, I think I had written it out, but I've got to find it on my notes. And my notes are a little crammed. Let's see. How about we'll just put the word Christmas. We'll just do Christmas. That's what's coming to my head right now. So put the word Christmas if you want to participate in for a $25 gift certificate. You'll put a comment under this video after the show is over, please. And I will draw that in the next show. But today we're going to be drawing 2 winners for a $25 gift card. Here in a bit, we're going to get to that. I'm going to do it all at once because it's easier for me just to share my screen. If you don't mind, though, I want to talk a little bit about Advent. Have you ever done any type of Advent, like patterns or yarn or
No,
anything like
not
that?
yet.
Are you interested in stuff like that, the different Advent patterns that come out?
It is something that I would like to look into maybe doing one day.
Mm-hmm. This year was my first year to do, sorry about that. This year was my first year to do an Advent yarn kit. And I only bought it because of the lady said that it was a rosy, cozy Christmas. So it was going to be pinks and kind of neutrals. I've been opening these here during the live shows. These are all the colors I've opened so far.
Ooh,
Yeah, really lots of
beautiful.
colors. So today I'm going to open days 19 and 20. And then I also have a mini Advent kit to see. So we've got 25 days of these. So we're getting close to the end, but this is day 19. We'll see what other color. And on the last day, she's got a list of patterns in there to use that are recommended to maybe use these yarns to make. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at this yarn.
Ooh.
It's actually kind of got a pink tinge, pink peach. Oh, it's so beautiful with some blue speckles in there.
Hand-dyed yarn is always beautiful.
It really is. I love this one. Ooh, so pretty, right up my alley. And then this is day 20. These are so much fun to open too, because you just never know what they're going to be. Oh, yes. Look at this one. This is day 20.
Ooh.
Even more pinks.
Nice.
And it's got the blues. And then over here, it looks like she's got a progress marker that's attached to it as well. Kind of like maybe like a crystal ball or a disco ball. That's what it is. So pretty. I love these. So this is from Swoon Fibers. She's out of Rochester, New York. Her link is down below if you guys are interested in checking her shop out. She has beautiful yarns. I actually have some other yarn that I bought over there from her that I need to show when we have a little more time. Today we're kind of filling things up really nicely, but I will show that. And then I also had this beautiful little kit. This was a present from Teresa Kloeppel, and she bought this from Almost Hippie Knitter. It was 12 packages, 12 little Advent presents, and she sent them to me to open up one every day. Today's day 10, so I get to open this up. And let's see. Ooh, we get some blueberry tea, which I love blueberries. And they're one of my favorite fruits. And oh, wow. I absolutely adore this. I love snowflakes. And look at the snowflake stitch marker.
That's cute.
Yeah, so cute. Here, I think I got the wrong side showing. I did it again.
I think it turned again.
It did. Okay, let me just hold it straight. Let's see if I can see. You can see the front of it. So cute. Thank you so much, Teresa, for these. And I know that lady's Almost Hippie Knitter, Heather sells these still, I think, in her store. So beautiful gift. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me open that. We'll be getting to the giveaway again. Oh man, my phone went off the website that had all of my Christmas trivia. Let's see if I can find it. What did I ask? What did I ask? What was the question I asked? The state.
Yeah, state. Yeah.
It was what state first recognized Christmas as a holiday. So let's just see. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, we are really behind in the chat. So sorry. I've been yakking. I have been. Let's see. Let me just kind of give me 1 second. Oh, Sydney is joining us. I want to say hi to Sydney. And we have Lisa, Dragon Bee Crochet. Welcome in. It's so nice to have you guys here. Really do appreciate you guys taking time to join us. And Sydney's saying sweet and sour cabbage. Yum. Sounds awesome. Let's see. Tank is saying she's going to get other channels that need a few peeps to get together for her giveaway. So that's a great idea to, all collaborate together on that. Katia likes the sound of my husband. Oh, it is really good. I mean, I'm not a big cabbage person. Tank likes cabbage and black-eyed peas. Let's see. Everybody's giving cooking tips, making me more hungry. Patty's saying she makes a traditional Russian, I can't say that, borscht.
Me either.
Cabbage, not beet. That stuff is nasty. So she's saying cabbage, not the beet version. So awesome. Let's see. Everybody's still chit-chatting. So, here we go. Here's the guesses. All right. Mary is saying Maine. Tracy's saying Maryland. Now, remember, Connie guessed New York. Taylor is saying New England, but she doesn't really know. She'd say the East Coast someplace. Kelly is agreeing with you, saying New York. Let's see. Tank is saying Alabama. And Verna says she just heard the answer already. She thinks it's Alabama. Ingrid is saying, oh, my hat. I have no idea. Autumn is saying Alabama was the first U.S. state, so that's her guess. Katia is saying Alabama in 1836. Did you know that, or did you Google it? That sounds pretty specific.
I think Gina just gave away the answer.
Stacy saying Alabama. There's a lot of people saying Alabama. Let's see. Oh, everybody likes my yarns too. The answer is Alabama. So yes, everything. You guys are too smart for me. I didn't know that. I love that. Kelly and everybody's saying they love the yarn. That's great. Let's see. I appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for the comments on my shawlette. It'll be available for you guys to grab if you would like that. So everybody's saying it's good for a gift, so a giveaway. So that would be good. Yes, Vicki guessed the right answer as well. And thank you, Midge. I appreciate that. I'm excited to give it away. I have too many. My mom has too many. I'm to that point. I still love to make them, so I'm going to start giving some of these away. And let's see. Mary Beth is saying she would have thought New York, but yeah, she's saying Alabama. Yeah, I would agree. I was thinking more like 13 original colony type of, you know. So everybody, thank you guys so much for all the wonderful comments. I really do appreciate that. Teensy's joining us and she made it. Hello, welcome in. So nice to have you here with us. And let's see where we are on the time in the comments. I don't want to miss anybody. Yes, the word, Corinne's reminding, the word to comment for the shawl is Ashton. It's the Ashton shawlette. The pattern was by D. O'Keefe, and that was the knit along that I did with Linda Simpson. So much fun. I really enjoyed that. Do you have anything, Connie, that you did this year that in this whole year of YouTube that you're really like, yes, I'm glad I did that? Is there one thing that stands out in your mind?
The ocean blanket I made with all the different appliques.
Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. It really, really beautiful. And if you guys have anything that you're really proud that you did this year, let us know down in the comments below. I am a little bit behind, but I'm trying to get to them.
Also knitted my first pair of socks.
That was a lot of fun, right?
Yes.
Did you do vanilla socks for your first pair?
I did the 9-inch circular, then the heel. I put the heel stitches on double pointed needles. Broke 2 of my bamboo needles.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
I don't recommend bamboo for socks. Eventually, I plan to get a set of aluminum.
That was actually a really good segue because I had somebody in the comments, I believe it was DC Lady, asked me about what would you recommend for a good pair of knitting needles, and she's a new knitter. So I always kind of do recommend bamboo for new knitters because it does grab onto the yarn a little bit better. But that is the other thing. If you do get the wooden needles, they can break. Do you have any like more inexpensive? She was looking, she didn't want to spend like a, arm and a leg for a nice set of knitting needles, but something that is good, better quality than, maybe some of the really cheap ones that you find. Do you have an idea?
My opinion is you don't want to skimp, especially if you're getting like circular knitting needles, because I made the mistake of getting like a really cheap set from China, like the cheapest you could find, and the tubing started splitting. So especially circular, do not go cheap. But I find like probably the good quality set for the cheapest would probably be Knit Picks. That's what I have.
That's what I said. I said Knit Picks because they're not like super expensive, but they aren't the cheapest, and they last. I have a pair that I started out knitting, and they do pretty well. I mean, I don't use them all the time, but I do pull them out every once in a while, and I think they're really in that good price range and for quality too. So, but if you guys have any suggestions in the comments below, I'm sure, I don't think DC Lady is here today, but she probably will come back and watch this.
And one thing too, I agree with Gina. When you start off, they really recommend bamboo so your stitches don't slip. And the slip stitches is something that when you're new to knitting, you're going to get. You just got to kind of figure out your hand placement and stuff like that, and little tricks that help prevent them. But now as you get more experienced, like I prefer the aluminum, and it also say it helps your speed.
Right, it does. Faster. It does. It doesn't grab onto the yarn, so you can move a lot faster, and you will move into that. It's a nice transition. You'll realize it when you're in that point of your knitting process that you're ready to move on to that. But I did start out with bamboo as well because I did worry about my yarn sliding all over the place and losing stitches.
And for like my sock needles, the reason I went with bamboo was I thought they were pretty. I had gotten the knit pick ones. I mean, I like knit picks, but I don't recommend their sock needles in bamboo. But like whenever I finally get another set, I want to get their aluminum ones.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
way,
those are really nice ones too. I have some of those. They're really nice. So that's a good choice.
no more
Let's
breaking needles.
Right. Yeah, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. I remember one time I had a shawl that I was working on. My needle broke. I didn't realize it. And then all my stitches came off and I just ended up having to frog it. It was so, I cried. I remember I cried. Let's see. Lisa, Dragon Bee Crochet, is saying she wishes she could visit more lives. Her YouTube anniversary is January the 11th and she hasn't hit 100 yet. If you guys want to go check out her channel, I know she's a crocheter and she has beautiful items. I've shared her items many times on my What Are You Knitting and Crocheting series. So if you want to go check out what she's doing, she has beautiful items. I know she's doing some craft shows this year as well, selling some of her items. Barb also has a great channel. She's looking for new people as well. She's got 100 videos and she's doing it for fun and community. And she's been doing this almost 2 years. And she's one of the people I did my crochet along this year. You will love her content. She has a knitting show and a crochet show as well. And her link is actually scrolling in this show. So you should probably see that. Sand got that right. Alabama and Vicky, y'all did good. Y'all guessed it correctly. I never would have guessed that. And let's just see. I want to make sure we oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie Crochet. Welcome in. She's saying Alabama was the first state. And she makes a beef tortilla for Christmas Eve. Oh, yes, I'm hungry. Rosemary would say the state of Texas. I would say the state of Texas too, but I live in Texas, so that's why. So Christina's saying South Carolina because she was born there. Let's see. Pennsylvania. Oh, I didn't get all the guesses. I'm so sorry. Pennsylvania from Melanie. Melanie lives in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. That's why she's saying Pennsylvania. Alabama from Sydney. Everybody's saying Alabama. Yeah, that you guys are doing. Google is y'all's best friend. I see that. I see that now. Let's see. Yeah, and Claudia is saying she knew it, but she had to Google the year. So there we go. I love that. Let's see. Lisa, Dragon Bee Crochet, is saying her channel is some slideshows of things she's made and happenings in her life, but she hasn't been brave enough to get in front of the camera. But you will. You will get there. So let's see. I tell you what, I think we're getting to the point where at 1:47, I don't like to keep people too long. I know things are busy. I do want to, let's see, 1 second. Tracy's saying I can talk all day though about this stuff. Made the Shalom shawl from Expression Fiber Arts. It was a gift for her 5'11" daughter, so she made it a little wider and longer, and it turned out so well. I just love EFA patterns. I think she has a really flair for making some beautiful ones, and that sounds awesome, actually. And Ingrid was also part of the knit along and made her Ashton shawl, and it was beautiful. And she's also made socks and the crochet American tank top. She also did the crochet along I did this year. I did a crochet along in the summer with Barb of Naughty Yarnies and Lorraine of Shadowling Makes. And I also did the knit along with Linda Simpson in the fall. So hopefully next year I'll be able to do another crochet along and another knit along because I think it's good to have both. And that's one of the things I'm really happy about this year, being able to do both of those. That was a lot of fun for me to do those and getting to connect with people. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I see Sand Pell was asking us a question.
Did I skip it? Okay, here we go. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's saying, how long have you two been knitting? Go ahead, Connie.
I've been knitting for about 2.5 years now.
Mm-hmm. And that's amazing. The fact that you're already doing your own patterns is just amazing. That's really, really good.
I tend to just jump into things.
That's really, really good. I've been knitting since 2014, so do the math. 7 years? 7 years now. So, and how did you learn, Connie? Did you do mostly watching videos or
Yeah.
talk to yourself?
Shandy with Expression Fibers.
Mm-hmm. Just beautiful, good videos.
And then from there, once I learned the stitches, then I started doing the video tutorials from Morley Bird.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I learned a lot. And also like that's how I learned how to read patterns.
Uh-uh.
Because I pull up the written pattern while I was doing the video. And to me, that's the best way to learn to read patterns.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's really important to learn how to read your knitting so you can figure out what's going on with it. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to share my whip of the day so that you guys can inspire me to finish it up. I've shared this before in a couple of my lives. This is one of my favorite shawls, but it's probably the hardest shawl I've ever made. This is called Waltz of the Dragonflies. This is by Alla Borisova. I don't know if you guys can see the complicated. There's a lot of wrap stitches, kind of like Japanese knitting, but she's a Russian designer, Alla Borisova. And you can see how my second color is coming in, my gray, and then it's going to go to a blue. This is yarn by Woleffi. Let me see if I can find a tag real quick, just so you guys can see. And that way, that's the store. It's an Etsy store out of Austria, I believe. And that yarn is called Antarctica. But this is probably the hardest shawl, and it's just a charted pattern so there's no text. So it's a lot of complicated. Like I said, the wrap stitches, I think, are some of the harder parts, and the cables. So that's my whip of the day. You guys ask me about it. Ask me if I'm finishing it. So that way it'll inspire me to get it done. I put myself on the hot seat. And let's see, is there anything that I'm missing before we do the giveaway stuff? We might be to the point. Is there anything, Connie, you want to share about whips or advent or patterns or anything before we go into the giveaway stuff?
I think we pretty much covered everything.
Okay. All right. I tell you what, let's go into the giveaway stuff. We got a minute and 52 seconds, and I don't want to keep everybody too long because it is Sunday. It is the Sunday before Christmas. But, so we got to be respectful of people's times. But let me share my screen. We'll do the replay giveaway first. And this will look a little weird here for a second. So forgive me on that. Okay, here we go. But Connie and I'll still be on the side. We can see looking at what's going on. And this is the video where you had to put the comment. We're going to pick 2 winners today for $25 gift certificate. You just had to put a comment under that video. Let me double check and make sure I'm grabbing the right. Yep, that's the right one. And let's grab all the comments. And good luck to everybody. We have 35 comments. And let's pick 2 winners today.
Yeah, we're in the basement.
What's that?
We're in the basement.
Oh, yeah, we're in the basement right now. Melanie Titus is the first winner of this. Yay, Melanie. She says, I enjoy being in the live, Gina. I can't wait to try, making some socks with that beautiful yarn and some of those free patterns. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh, thank you, Melanie. Let me write your name down. I won't forget, but I just still like to, I sometimes get these shows all mixed up. So I want to make sure I keep it in my head straight. Let's pick the second winner. Good luck, everybody. Stacy B. Yay. I think both of these people are still here today, which is even makes it even more special. Let's see. She has a beautiful message here. Sorry for missing the live. My boys only had 1/2 day of school, so her schedule didn't work out, but she's here for the replay. Aw, thank you so much. Let's say she's afraid to say, I feel like the only knitter that is totally intimidated by making socks. Making 2 of something scares her, and she's afraid they won't be the same. She uses sock yarn for almost all projects, though. She may have to join a knit along for socks, so I'm motivated, and if I have problems, I can ask for help. She always enjoys watching my videos. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a wonderful season. Such beautiful patterns. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that so much. And so happy for Melanie and Stacy, and that you won the $25 gift certificate. Email me at knitbymoonbeams@gmail.com. My email is down below. Let's see. Before I get off of this, actually today I'm not going to, that's Connie's website or YouTube. Not sure what this is. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on there. Let me get... What is this, Connie? What am I doing wrong? Let me stop sharing my screen. Maybe that's it.
Let's see.
Can you still...
Huh?
What I've done. Hold on one second. I'm going to exit out for a second. I think I might exit out. And if it's still, can you still hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me exit out for a second. I'll come right back.
Hello, everyone. Let's see. So everyone's having a good day today? There's Gina. Yay.
Okay. Hopefully that fixed that. I'm so sorry. I've never had that happen before, and I'm not even sure what I did.
I was kind of like, you were asking me. I'm like, I'm not sure.
I still hear it. I still hear the problem. Let me see if I can. Yeah, me too. Let's see. I don't know why it's defaulting to that. It looks like it's set up just correctly. I must have something open over here. Let me just close some of these things. Sorry you guys are having to listen to me over and over. Maybe that fixed it. I saw something on a volume there. Does that sound better?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yay! I figured it out. Okay. Now, okay, the next part we're going to do, we're going to play a little bit different game. I don't have to have my screen shared. Thank goodness, since I just had that problem. Let's see. Today, instead of spinning the wheel and picking the gifts, I just decided to pick 3 gifts out of my box over here. These are the things we're going to play for. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it a little bit like what we did last time. I'm going to show you the items. You can evaluate if this is something you want. If it is, play the game with us. If it isn't, no, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. This is going to be the first prize. This is a sock yarn from Hobie. Let me read what this is. This is Christmas sock wool, 75% wool, 25% polyamide. This is 100 grams, 420 yards. And that's what it looks like, a Christmas sock yarn. And you're going to get with this a little project bag for socks. It's little bees. So that's one of the gifts for Christmas. The second one that I have, the second prize I have is some more sock yarn. If you guys didn't see a theme here, this is from Turtle Pearl. This is, let's see, this is their Twilight yarn. This is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon,
Beautiful.
450. And this is kind of what Stacy was saying. These are dyed to make matching socks. So if you knit these socks will be matching. So this is another great way to make matching items because these socks are already dyed that way, and they're split. So one's for one, one's for the other. And then you get this little mini skein as well. So this is, I think this is maybe 80 yards. You can make a toe, the heel, and then the solid color, and then have the strapping yarn for your socks. Or if you want to make it, a shawl, whatever you want to make out of this. That is that one. That will be the second prize. And with that prize, you're going to get a project book, a little journal. And so then the last prize I picked are these 2 magazines that I have. These are interweave crochet. This one right here, this one is a little bit older. It is, let's see, spring 2019. Has some really beautiful patterns in here. I don't know if you ever had their magazines. They're awesome patterns. This is crochet. These are all crochet. And then this is the latest one. This is fall 2021. This is fall for shawls. It has a lot of different patterns in there as well, crochet patterns. But there are just some tops. There's not just all shawls as well. And really beautiful. But they do have some beautiful shawls in there. And these are all got diagrams and patterns, yarns, everything we all love to talk about. Hooks. So those are the 3 prizes. We'll do, how about we'll do, let's see, this is a little bit different. Last time I had the same prize. So we might have to do 3 little giveaways if you don't mind. And we'll try to do this as quickly as we can. We'll do this one first. This will be the first prize, this Hobie sock yarn and the project bag. I'm going to put a mark in the chat. I'm going to ask you guys to put a word. You guys, if you're interested, put the word. And then what I'm going to do is I have some numbers on a thing. I'll pick one of these. I have 4 of these. My husband gave these to me before the show started. I didn't even pick them. I'll pick a number, and then that person will win this prize. So let me make my mark. Oh, everybody's saying they like the prizes. That's good. All right, so let me make my mark here. And the word I'm going to ask you guys to put in, if you guys are interested in that sock yarn in the little project bag, is going to be Santa, Santa. We'll do Santa. Let me put the mark, and you guys go, and then we'll pick a number. We'll give you guys plenty of time. We're going to just kind of chit chat here while this is going on.
Gina, one thing I'm noticing, a lot of people are commenting about Kaylina with My Own Utopia needing her link dropped.
Okay. I have her as set as a moderator, so I'm not sure why she can't do that. But let me grab that real quick while everybody's putting their thing in. I'm so sorry, Kaylina. I put you as a moderator, but if that's not working, why don't you email me after the show and we'll get this figured out. Sometimes technology doesn't work like we just saw. And let's see. Thank you for letting me know that. I will drop that link after I put the end of my mark here. Oh, Lisa's here. Lisa Ladybird Loves has just dropped that link for her as well. Thank you, Lisa. I don't like it when technology doesn't work.
Me either.
So frustrating. Okay, it looks like everybody's wrapping it up. Oh my goodness. Debbie Crochet, you're so cute. You put a little Santa right beside her. And even Angela, thank you guys so much. All right. All right, let's pick a number. I'll tell you what, Connie, I'll pick 2 of these. I'll let you tell me which hand to pick, and then that'll be the number. Hold on, let me grab 2 of these. All right. You tell me the right hand or the left hand.
I'm going to go with the left hand since I'm a lefty.
Okay. I didn't know that. All right. So the number that she picked, I hope we have this many people that put in for it. 34. 34 is the number. So I'm going to count from the top, and that person is going to be the winner. And this is going to be on my screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 6. That's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. That's 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's 30. 31, 32, 33, 34. Congratulations, Christy Turley. You are the winner of the sock yarn and the project bag. I had to think of what it was. I couldn't remember. My brain kind of spazzed out there for a second. Okay. All right, let's go from there and we'll do the next one. I forgot to put my ending mark, but I'll come up with another word. And everybody's saying congratulations. I'll let that kind of die up in a second. The next item we will play for will be the sock yarn and the project book from Turtle Pearl. So give me 1 second. I got to think of I got to write a note to remind myself what I'm said. And then I'll think of, I'll let you pick a word. I'll make my mark. I'll let you pick the word of what they want.
Let's see.
Give me 1 second. Let me put my mark in, and then we can say the word. All right, go ahead.
Biscuit.
Okay.
Biscuit.
Okay. Put the word biscuit in, everybody. We are talking food today here. Ingrid should have a blue link as well. I know that you should have one. You're showing up green as me. I'm so sorry. I'll check these things. I'm glad you guys are mentioning it, but Ingrid shows up green on me, and that should mean you have a blue link instead as a moderator. But I'll check those.
But I am wondering, maybe it's not blue because from my understanding, she has like the special coloring. Like, I think that goes by how long someone's been a member of your channel.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just know that I've put these people in as moderators, like in, on YouTube. So I don't know why it doesn't work. I'll have to double check that, but I will
I
after
mean, I
the
know they're
show.
normally blue, but I also know like you get the special little
Some
like
of it is with the members. Yes, absolutely. All my members are moderators as well. And then there are some that are moderators as well. So it doesn't mean that they're all my members. Let's see. It looks like everything might be kind of slowing down. So 10, 9. If you want to get the word biscuit in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. We put my mark in. All right, we'll count. Let's see. Let's do the number thing again. I've got 2 numbers here. You tell me which hand.
I'm gonna go with left again.
Okay, left again. Let's see what number we got here. It's probably a really big number. Oh yeah, of course. Let's see. We have this many people in. It's 48. 48. Okay. I remember when he gave me these. I'm like, I'm hoping we have 48 people here that are interested in this. Let's see. Let's go back up in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. That's 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7. This is 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 30. This is 38. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Oh, I don't think we had 48.
Uh-oh.
This is 46. So we didn't have 46 people. Oh man. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll do it right there. That's right before my mark. So Dorrit, maybe you might need to refresh. Let's see. Let's we'll just let Raquel win since she's the closest to 48. Raquel, congratulations. You're the winner of that yarn. I told Brian that might be a little bit too high, but he was like, no, put it down. So, all right, Raquel, you win. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. That's that yarn. The last thing I have are these 2 beautiful crochet magazines from Interweave Crochet. One's for fall 2019. One's for the latest one, the fall for shawls. If you're interested in that, we're going to do the same thing. We'll get a different word. I'll put my mark. I'll let Connie pick another word. You did a good job on that. And everybody's saying congratulations. Very, very happy for you, Raquel, and everything. That's really nice. Okay, are you ready? Do you have a word?
Yes. Meow.
Okay, I put my mark. Let's go. Meow. Put the word meow in there. And then we got two more numbers. And this again is for the 2 magazines. And these are all just kind of little Christmas gifts that I thought were really, they're not a lot, but they're just little things I thought were kind of nice to have. So from me to you, and to say thank you, everybody, for making this a really special year for me. This is kind of, I kind of was actually already on YouTube for a few months before. I had last Christmas, but I really was super, super small by then. I don't even think I had 50 subscribers. Connie was one of them, but I don't think I had many more than that. So this is really kind of my first big able to celebrate with you guys. So thank you for making it a wonderful year for me. And I'm happy to do this as special little gifts for everybody. And I hope you guys like them. Oh, I love all these meows.
I'm noticing that Kaylina put in the chat that she can't drop her own link. If she does, she will get in trouble. Have you ever heard that? I haven't.
I've heard of it, but she shouldn't, because I've made her a moderator. Like, if you're not a moderator and you drop your own link, then Nightbot will get you in trouble. But if you are a moderator, you can drop links, because all my moderators can drop links. And I know I made her a moderator. And I even told her about that. So I've got to go check that out. I don't know why it didn't take. I'll have to double check Nightbot and everything. So let's see. And I apologize, Kaylina. I'm sorry. I know that's got to be frustrating.
Because I know, like when I'm getting tongue tied again. When I moderate on Crystal's channel, I'll drop everyone's link, and normally I drop my own link too. And
But you're a moderator. That's the
Mhm.
problem. And I made her a moderator, but if you're not a moderator, that's when you have problems. Because YouTube really puts some tight restrictions, like all capital letters. They put some restrictions on some of they don't like to see a lot of the emojis, a whole bunch of them. So they really kind of tighten things up. They view it a lot of spam when you make the same thing over and over again. So, and putting links is one of those things they already also look at. Okay. Two more numbers. There's two numbers. Which hand?
Left.
Okay, left hand. Here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, 22. So let's see. Where's my mark? I can't even find my mark. Okay, there it is. There's my mark. Let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. And hi, Gone Crocheting with Lisa. Welcome in. I don't think we said hello to you. 13, 14. Hi, Sue. That's 14. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. This is who I have for 22. Cindy Lyman. Congratulations, Cindy. So happy for you for winning the magazines. Anybody who has won today, my email is below. It's knitbymoonbeams@gmail.com. Email me your shipping information. I will get these in the mail as soon as I possibly can. The number that we did not use today was the number 12, but we didn't pick it. So that was the only other number I had. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. This is the point where and participating in the giveaways. I hope you guys that win these will enjoy this. I do not want to put any of this stuff back in my knitting room. This is the point of the show where I like to ask people that have been on my show and ask you guys as well. If you guys want to share this with us, what goals you might have for the next year. I know Connie's got her party coming up in January. What do you see happening for yourself? Like maybe personally some goals or for your channel for next year?
Well, one thing I want to do is some challenges. I'm going to be doing a temperature blanket challenge.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, cool.
Then I want to try to do something like a hat challenge sometime next year, and then maybe some other challenges I do. Then I want to do more with tutorials. That's something I really need to get better at. Offering more tutorials on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the main two things. Now as far as like personal like goals for crocheting and knitting, I want to finish doing that blanket, learning different stitches, because every stitch I'm using on that blanket, I'm learning a new stitch. So that's one thing. What else did I want to do for crochet? Oh, I want to learn Tunisian crochet this coming
Cool.
year.
That sounds really fun. I've never done Tunisian.
Now with knitting, I'm trying to think of some new things that I want to learn with knitting to challenge myself. I mean, I do want to do like socks with cables and stuff, but I don't think that's really a challenge because I've done cables. I
Mm-hmm.
knitted a pair of socks before. It's just, combining it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, maybe you have some ideas of some new things I can try for knitting.
I think it has to be something that you want to do because for me personally, if you want to ask my goals, I don't know if you'd want these to be your goals. For knitting, I want to do more complicated lace, of course, and I want to do some more complicated color work. Like I said, I've done the mosaic color work. I want to do the more Fair Isle, like very like I think a Scandinavian, Norwegian stitch patterns. The color work, that kind of thing. I really, really like that. And then, of course, I have some crochet goals as well to be a little more balanced and bring a little more crochet because I do focus a lot more on the knitting. But those are my knitting goals. I don't know if you like those, but if you do, you're welcome to participate with me. I know I'll be doing another knit along this year. as well. And I've got to find the pattern with Linda for that. And just trying to help as many people as I possibly can. That knit along was a lot of fun because a lot of people learned how to read charts and do their first lace stuff. And I really enjoyed that. It meant the world to me that people were willing to try that with us. And I know Charlene, let's see, Charlene has a quick question. How do you drop your link? You basically copy your link, put it into the comment. However, Charlene, you are one of my members and your link has been scrolling on Nightbot. So your link is already scrolling, but if as a member, you have to copy your link and put it into the chat. That's exactly how you do it. Welcome in. We have Being Me, Jane. Welcome in. That's okay. We're glad to see you. And we have Granny D today joining us as well. Welcome in. Nice to see you here. Zara. I don't know if I said hello to Zara. Zara, it's nice to see you. Mrs. Debbie LW, welcome in. And let's see, everybody's saying congratulations. I love that. You guys are so kind. And Donna G. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. I've enjoyed chatting with Connie. I'm so thankful you wanted to come up today. I know I've been on your show a couple of times, and I appreciate you coming here and spending some time with me and all the lovely friends we have here today. I appreciate everybody having all these wonderful chit chat and comments. Is there anything I might have missed? You've been kind of keeping an eye on the chat for me. Is there anything I might have overlooked? Are there any questions we need to address?
I don't think so.
Let's see. Debbie saying definitely do the color work tutorial, please. So that's good. And I guess that's about it. David is saying he's going to finish his Aston shawl. He learned so much from Linda and me. I'm so happy. Chart reading, beadwork, sock knitting. Thank you, David. It meant the world to me that you made that, and it's a gorgeous looking shawl. His mom's already put claims on that. So
now, beadwork might be something that I might try to do, especially with knitting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I want to challenge myself with learning new things, because I find that's how you learn.
Mm-hmm.
It's because if you're always doing the same stuff, you don't grow.
Absolutely.
And it's like I want to, I really want to grow as a knitter and a crocheter.
Absolutely.
Always learn new things.
Absolutely. Katia saying she wants to learn brioche. Kelly wants to learn mosaic and start knitting again. Let's see. Those are some great things. Charlene's going to be knitting next year. Even if she has to grow another hand. And let's see. Here's a tip. Terry at TL Yarn Crafts is wonderful at Tunisian crochet. I'll try to come back and put a link there. We have Delphine saying hello. We're about to wrap this up, but welcome in. It's nice to say hi to you. Welcome in. I don't think you've ever been to my show before, so thank you for stopping by. Everybody's saying, wrapping things up. We really appreciate your time today. We know it's busy this week before Christmas. So thank you for spending time with Connie and me. And I will have another show in Tuesday with another friend of Knitmas. And then my last show will be on the 23rd. That both of those shows are at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, whatever time that may correspond to you. I will be finishing up giving these gifts away of Christmas of Knitmas, be talking with each person. Each person's different. Each crafter's different. Everybody does a different way. So it will be a totally different show. We'd love to have you stop by. Thank you again, Connie. Is there anything you'd like to say to wrap it up before we leave?
I just want to remind everyone that my monetization party will be on January 2nd at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And like I said, there's going to be lots of prizes. I hope y'all can make it. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber and get to know you better. And I want to thank everyone for watching today. And thank you for having me, Gina.
Oh, I'm so happy that you were here. Thank you guys for spending time with us. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I think I forgot to show my Advent stuff, but I'll just show that next time. My pattern updates, we'll show that next time. We're going to call it a day. Hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend, great Sunday, and we will see you all very, very soon. Take care.